Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in, and he's undercooked that. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no joy this time. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Conte. Messi. And that's been intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... And Messi! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Santos have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he shoots! Beautiful from Nedved! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Bullet really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi, Guardiola calmly anticipates. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Messi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He'll try from distance! Ronaldinho! Wow! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are back in business. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so...
Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Right card! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. And this is Hullet. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He has found the way through. That pass has been well intercepted. He has a look up. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Conte. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And here's Szoboszlai. Oh, good read. He read. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, shoot. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Shevchenko. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Izarazu. 60 minutes played. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi knocks it out wide. And this is Hullet. And he decides to cross it. Camavinga clears it away. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Oh, We expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. And it's Conte. Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Tries to pass it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kante is in a really good position out wide. And this is Ronaldinho. Pings in a terrific effort. It's a goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here. He goes for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Pirlo proves too strong. He won't be happy with that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Conte. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
But he's gone backward here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Pirlo. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And that will be it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ronaldinho, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their...
ബൂസ്റ്റർ എങ്ങനെ അടച്ചേ? ഓരടച്ചേ എവിടെയാണ്? വെറുതെ ആ പൈസ കളയണ്ട. വേറെ ആവശ്യം വരും. ഇതുകൊണ്ട് ഉപകാരം വരും നമുക്ക്. ചെറുക്കനെ കണ്ട് ധൈര്യാണല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന കണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വരുന്ന നമുക്ക് ഓനെ കിട്ടും. അപ്പൊ വട്ടത്തില്ല അപ്പൊ ലാഭയില്ലേ? പ്രശ്നം അടിച്ചു കുത്താന പരിപാടി. ആരും മുത്തരിച്ചു നോക്കിട്ട് കാര്യല്ലേ? അതെങ്ങനെ പറയല ഇല്ലാതെ സാധ്യല്ലേ? അതാണ് മോശല്ലേ? ഓളെ മാനോളം ഉയർത്താൻ വേണ്ടിട്ടാവും പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഓള് ഉയർത്താൻ ൂപിച്ച് പോയാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. മാനോളം ഉയരണം. അത്രയും നല്ലതാണ്. കൊട്ട പറഞ്ഞിങ്ങനെ പാലി പാലിയാണ് കേടാക്കിയത്. അത് കേട്ടിട്ട് ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആവോ? വലിയ കാടിന്റെ ഫിനിഷിങ്. അവന്റെ സ്പീഡ് എവിടെ? 84. ഫിനിഷിങ് എത്ര നോക്കാം? ഓഫൻസീവ് അവയർനെസ് എത്ര നോക്കാം? 84 സ്പീഡ്. 84 മറ്റേത്. ഞാൻ നിന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ 80 എത്രേന്റെ ഒക്കെ ഇടയിലാണെങ്കിൽ അടിപൊളിയാണ്.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps... Well, Pedro! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good chance! Goal, Brazil! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Berbatov. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Danilo clears it away. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had it nicked away. He's looking wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Douglas Luiz. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's going wide left. He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Douglas Luiz. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Shevchenko. Asensio. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Shevchenko. Fernandez. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Brazil really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Spread to the right. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Guardiola. Berbatov. And it's Fernandez. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Asensio. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAllister. And he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Little pass back. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos. And Guardiola. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has found a way through. Luis. Joelinton goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Bruno Guimaraes played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Brazil have it back and can go. He'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's the return pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McAllister. João Pedro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. He's having a pop! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and place it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Danilo.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Savinho. Now it's Savinho. Fernandez deals with that comfortably. Plays a and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. In with the challenge. Now this could be a chance. Tries one from range. Boy, he struck that clean. Alexander-Arnold. Asensio. Now it's Shevchenko.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is good strength. And that's another good win of the ball. Asensio. Guardiola. And it's McAllister. Asensio. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Neymar. Joelinton. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Fernandez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Carlos Augusto spots it and intercepts. David Neres. Bruno Guimaraes. Joao Pedro. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Asensio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Carlos Augusto. And it's Neymar. Can he latch on to this? There will be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Asensio, just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes. Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carlos Augusto. Gabriel. Danilo, looking to add to his goal. And it's Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Asensio. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And that interception... Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Douglas Luiz.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Knocks it into space. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gabriel. Danilo. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gabriel, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Berbatov! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. Guardiola carries the ball down the right. And it's Fernandes. That has been cut short. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's found... Shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Guardiola. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Guardiola. Fernandes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
McAllister. And it's McAllister. Asensio conjures time and space where few can. And Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Asensio gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. And that is well cleared. McAllister venturing down the left. Great vision. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 22,
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Berbatov. And here's Shevchenko. Viola. Kirkes. 30 minutes gone. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shevchenko. And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kirkes stood up well to him there. And it's Kirkes. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Asensio is the team's great visionary. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Guardiola. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fernandes. Oh, that's superb. Szoboszlai. Nagy. And he's managed to get Berbatov! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Asensio and Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute
And the
added time.
shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a promising position. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? Guardiola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. That was very necessary.
80,607.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Hungary have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Berbatov. And it's Soboslai. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola. Well, there's a probing ball. Kirkes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
15,
corner of the game.
Number 16 coming on the field. Number 19.
That's a simple one for the
Number
keeper.
24.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Shevchenko.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Berbatov. And that's been intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Orban. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Towering header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Number 11.
Hungary have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
At a time.
Now that's well seen too. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
The final seconds now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's been shifted off it. Guardiola. Berbatov. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Soboslai going after that. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gruev.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Gruev.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. And it's Conte. He's going for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Alexander-Arnold, and here's Berbatov. That pass just didn't quite work. Some good work on the right flank here. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Ronaldinho. Gruev. This is a promising build-up. Vardiol did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Berbatov. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's found a way past. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Szoboszlai plays it in. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. That's Guardiola. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Vardiol. Looking for the run. Haaland. Szoboszlai. Guardiola. Out towards the flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Gruev. And they've caught rid. 60 minutes played. Good pressure, determined, intense. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. That's put paid to the danger. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gruev. He has a look up. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bulgaria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
First breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stood up well to him there. Here's the return pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball. This looks promising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Just eases him off the ball. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Defending was strong and firm. Shevchenko.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gruev. Over to the right flank. He's in a great position here. Now who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the through ball. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Shevchenko was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach.
Conte! And that is wildly off target.
Bulgaria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And we're done. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
The ball is... Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Conte. So what can they make of this? And that is a little undercooked. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea.
Takes the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge. This is a promising build-up. And it's Gerrard. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Totti. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Ronaldinho's delivery. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. There's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Serginho. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Totti. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get rid. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And that has put paid to that. Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Szoboszlai. Oh, red. Nice interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot. In he goes again. Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Szoboszlai. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Spread out to the left.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 22.
And that could set him on his way.
El dorsal 6.
Mbappe!
El dorsal 19.
Hoisted in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, this is a great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's decided to go for it. Well, that has not gone well. Ronaldinho. And it's Conte. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Szoboszlai, searching pass he's played there. Bullet gets it away. Hangs one in. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment and believe...
And that's that. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Y el Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to...
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi. And it's Neymar. Szoboszlai. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. David Villa. David Villa! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. Ball played for Xavi. Rijkaard. Xavi. Played out to the left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get... And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Cross needs to be... Conte! And he has kept it out somehow.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong.
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Ronaldinho. Terrific effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shevchenko! He's got away with one there. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Van Basten finds himself offside. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Showing good feet. He's got away. Oh, he's been close for a shot! And there's a goal! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's destined for the flank. Looking for a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, this looks sharp. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. And it's Xavi. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Xavi. Messi. Messi going forward. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a good-looking delivery. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi is onto this. Costa Curta. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonal. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona cut there. He's had a shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Barcelona now in a position. Great chance! And he hits the net. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alexander-Arnold, and this is Ronaldinho. Messi! And a neat finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's turning into quite a gem. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Shevchenko.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, now he can... Oh, shooting chance! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's straight offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kusanov gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Van Basten. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Out towards the flank. And he can clear it away. Now it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's running away. Might be danger here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he's going to have his name taken. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. That looks a good ball through. Xavi. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Messi, that's a delicate pass. Bullet. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Marquinhos. And it's Conte. And here's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Picked out, and Messi! That is good progress on the left. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hullet, Eto'o. And it's been hooked away. Nedved. And this is Hazard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Conte. And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kante. Nice control. Nicely weighted ball. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Still goalless at the moment.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Serginho. Threads one in. Oh, it's just a little long. Looking for a runner. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And here's Hazard. There they go, hunting in packs. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pass has gone astray. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Camavinga. Nedved.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ødegaard. Camavinga. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, crossbar! Ødegaard clears without hesitation. In by Hullet. It's not an especially good pass, that. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Conte. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. And it's Guardiola. Camavinga. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And they've got rid. Now it's Messi. Conte. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Swings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Guardiola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Guardiola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, what tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's found a way through. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Kante. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Nedved could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. And it's Nedved. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Messi. This might spell... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Guardiola. Ødegaard. And here's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Eto'o. Poor a bust challenge. Oh, great leap! And he's heaved it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's Eto'o! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Ødegaard. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely, now then. Oh, Messi! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nedved into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Berbatov, and it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serginho. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's straight offside. Camavinga. He has found the way through. Here it is, crossed in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he makes no mistake.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Marcó en el minuto 11. el
Madrid
dorsal
have
7.
their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well,
And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now that's well seen too. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Lopez. Oh, what? And the finish! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Shevchenko, showing good feet. Szoboszlai, and this is Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Inzaghi. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hazard. Messi. Szoboszlai. Vermin. Onana. Son Heung-min. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo! Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai. And this is Shevchenko. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's neat.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picked out, real chance! And that could well leave a mark. Filippo Inzaghi, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot could be on. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Azar. Now it's Shevchenko. Vermin. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Soboslai. Now that shapes to shoot! This time surely! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way. 45 minutes to change their fate. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That is Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. He's a sharp little ball here. The ball goes, he's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Messi. Onana. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
La asistencia a este partido
Conte.
asciende a
Azar.
97.559
Conte.
espectadores.
And Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Goes for goal! Guardiola. And it's Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Played into space. Space for him to turn and look. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And the shot! And it's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Now it's come to nothing. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. And it's Azar. Conte. And it's Azar. And here's Messi. Son Heung-min defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Shevchenko is onto this. Well, and the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Rui Costa. He's beaten the last man. Oh, super ball. Both sides exercising caution for now. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's rising! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bangladesh do have a chance to counter here. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's come to nothing. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Marquinhos. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski. Tries one from range. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Szoboszlai probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Out for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Szoboszlai. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, well played. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And he's hit it long. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he's going to have his name taken. This for genuine comfort. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. Soboslai. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Marquinhos clears it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Howson. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi finding himself in space. And it's Zielinski. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. Stojkovic. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Rui Costa. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Shevchenko. And he's got away from it. There's the shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just about up to the hour now. Really fierce, close defending. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Bangladesh are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He has found the way, and a header! That's put paid to the danger. No, he's not getting past him there.
Bangladesh always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard. Rui Costa.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Shevchenko. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's lofted through here. And he's managed to get free. Swings it. Terrific effort! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Oh, that's clever. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? And a neat finish. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona cut their deficit. And the shot! Well taken goal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Bangladesh go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played...
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Crosses it in. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose, and it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Bullet! And somehow he's managed to miss it. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. 4 extra minutes added on. Chips it through. And this is Hullet. He's shifting. And Hullet! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Just a quick announcement.
What are your
We would
thoughts
like
on
to
today's
inform
game then,
you
Jim?
that CCTV
Barcelona
is now in
desperately
operation
failing
for
to
your safety.
impose themselves on the game.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
And here's Shevchenko.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Nedved. That's a sharp pass. Nedved. Baresi. Edmilson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Shevchenko. Messi! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And he decides to cross it. Baresi attempts a clearance. It's Ronaldinho! He's got away with one there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early.
Hazard! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Baresi cuts it out. And it's Xavi. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Edmilson. That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Conte. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. And Messi! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. "15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wan-Bissaka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Szoboszlai. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Looks across and plays it in. And here's Ronaldinho. Elects to cross. Koulibaly gets it away. He's going for goal! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Xavi tries to play it through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko.
2 minutos de descuento.
Eto'o is herring after that one. Ronaldinho. Messi. And it's Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saviola! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Eto'o. Out for a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. Saviola providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi knocks it into space.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Deftly away. Al-Sadd have it back and can go again. Now it's Shevchenko. Baresi calmly anticipates. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's Asa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Kante has created one goal already. Shevchenko. It's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react. Wan-Bissaka. Hazard might just make this. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Messi. And it's Azar. And this is Saviola. Koulibaly promptly onto that, and that is that. No, it's come to nothing. Baresi. Xavi. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Eto'o. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Taken back almost at once. Messi. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yeah, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Great chance here from position A1. And this is Messi. Great vision.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Saviola. Driving on and making good progress. Conte. We are into stoppage time. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Guardiola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but This team...
Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho with the short one. Ronaldinho plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Floated through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, important interception. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is... And he shoots! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Conte really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pelé, looking for the run. He has a look up. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Looking to play. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Punched away. And it's Guardiola. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zanetti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And this is Eto'o. Conte. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eto'o. And the counter is on. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And Shevchenko! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
We're on the move again.
El dorsal 6.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
That's a little off target. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai. And here's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Szoboszlai. And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Shevchenko. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting.
Chance! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the... Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He has found the way through. Pirlo.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so. Deal with the pressure.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Eto'o! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Araujo. That's good play. Shevchenko. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Pele. He's picked his way through. And this is Pele. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland. He's Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have their lead. It's Eto'o! It's anyone's ball now. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. Pele, can he get it through? He's onside! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries one from range! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Eto'o chasing after it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. That pass isn't the best.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ronaldinho. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Luis Araujo. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Well read, nice interception. And that's it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named...